You hear Al Abdelnaby, one of my favorite people in the world. He's here tonight. He hasn't been here in a while, and he's in the Johnny Carson seat tonight.
That's right.
It looks like... There's the other guy. We weren't paying attention. Mario was being ignored for 4 seconds. So he had to get out his fucking two things that land the plane and go, I'm over here! And now he's getting advice from some of the most brilliant minds in the world because they want him to win, like Giuliani and Gingrich. Those guys are as smart as they come, and they're on the right wing. And they're saying to him, listen, let us attack the other people. You concentrate on her. There's a
lot to work with.
Sure.
There's a lot to work with.
Mario, your thoughts?
I wouldn't vote for both of them. I'd vote for this guy here, this chooch.
Mario, nobody knows what you're talking about.
The guy that's 12%, he needs 15 to get
Nobody knows you're looking at a television. Well, you learned, did you go? Look, of the two of us, who's the one with the degree from the Connecticut School of Broadcasting? Me, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Paint the picture, Mario.
Who's the one who had a #1 book? Me, right?
Yes, you.
Who's the one who, did I say graduate from the Connecticut School of Broadcasting? No, honestly, Mario's looking at TV, and the guy looks like Tim McCarver. But this guy, Gary Johnson, every time he does an interview with somebody, he starts to giggle like he wants a Dorito. And he's just always high. And they made him not smoke during the primaries. You couldn't smoke weed. So he told Bill Maher that he had edibles. He got high just from eating brownies.
Right.
My friend's son has a degree in marketing from the Montclair State University. Okay, when you buy Twinkies, there's a cardboard on the back of it that when you pull it, little pieces of the Twinkies on it.
Yeah.
That's worth as much as a degree in marketing from Montclair State University right now. That's if two people went into a job interview and one person had a degree in marketing at Montclair State University, the other guy had a piece of that cardboard that he just ate, and he saved it, and it had some Twinkie on it, they would both be starting off even.
Yeah, but the Twinkie box only costs 99 cents.
Twinkie box, and it tastes way better.
Actually, $1.99.
At least you had
$1.99.
In one scenario, you're not broke, and at least you had a Twinkie.
And you can ride that sugar rush for a little while.
Right, but the guy who's hiring you will go, okay, with education, you are both even right now.
He could have his cake and eat it too.
Oh,
that might be the worst thing I can. If you told me, what's the worst thing someone could say after that bit?
Have your cake and eat it too.
I'd say that's the worst thing.
He's taking the cardboard from the Twinkie, so he's eating the cake and he's got some left over. He's going to go get a job with it.
Mario, I wasn't asking you to explain the joke. Believe it or not, I got the joke. A retard could have gotten the joke.
Well, that's
the dumbest retard in his
class. Speak for yourself. I didn't get it.
If you went to a retarded high school, the last ranking kid
I'd probably
would have got the joke. You know, the slowest kid of the Special Olympics would have got it.
Oh, God. I still don't get the joke.
What do you mean you don't get the joke?
I don't get the joke.
No, it didn't make any sense.
Yes.
Explain it again how that joke...
You talked about the guy from Twinkie has the little cardboard, correct?
Right, exactly.
So the guy, they would all start off, the guy with the degree and the guy with the cardboard. So I says, you could have your cake and eat it too. You know, you have a job and you eat the
Dan, Google, I want you to Google something.
I wish I could go back in time and still not get the joke.
Dan, Google most annoying
You
sound.
could have the...
Google most annoying sound in the world.
Twinkie.
I want you to Google most annoying sound in the world.
To get
Mario,
yourself
shut up.
a pay job.
Shut up.
Okay.
Google most annoying sound in the world. Whatever it is, I want you to play over Mario. For this entire podcast. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about you. Listen. I want to hear what you... this is the greatest thing ever. The tallest adult I know and the smallest adult.
Thank you for saying adult. I appreciate that.
Well, I had to.
I'll take that.
Are going to introduce me at the Borgata. And this actually, I'm very touched that Mala wants to do this.
And I'm very honored.
He's one of the most legit people I know.
Appreciate you asking.
A celebrity who I know. And Mario, of course, takes that legit away. It's even younger. But you guys are going to come out and you're going to introduce me. Now, do you guys have something prepared?
We do.
We do.
Well, Mario, what were you talking about before? Because I'm going to talk to you about a Stern Show audience. Vinny knows what a Stern Show audience is. Vinny had to use all his powers in Miami to get out of a Stern Show audience.
Yes.
Crowd. So what are you going to do, Mario? You coming out in an outfit? I can't wait.
Well, he was thinking about doing Jolly Green Giant and
Don't
Sprout.
give it all away.
What were you going to do?
Go ahead.
And I was gonna be Sprout, but he wouldn't dress as Jolly Green Joe. So when I come out,
Okay,
I'm
so
dressed as-
here's 4 seconds into you walking out in that outfit. Hey, Sprout, you're a fag. Now what do you do?
But I'm not fat. I'm skinny.
You're a fag.
Oh, fag! I couldn't understand the Jersey accent.
Fag.
I don't know. Well, he
Die.
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 Fuck you! You die.
Fag. Die.
I
Fag.
am a fag.
Die. Artie. 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 You suck. Fag. You suck.
Get off
Fag.
the stage.
Fag. Let Allah talk. Let Allah talk. Let Allah talk. Die. Okay, go ahead. What's your comeback?
No, it has to be.
Die. Fag. Die. Allah talk. Artie. Allah talk. Artie.
No.
You like Allah? We hate you. What do you do? What are you? Who are you? Fuck off.
Oh my God.
So I'd have to fuck off.
Fuck
then?
off. Die. Okay, so that's gonna be great.
Does this throw all your plans
That's gonna be great.
of the Dan bits
You're all
out the
set.
window, Mario?
What?
Does this all throw all your plans of all the Dan bits out the window?
Yeah.
Is it the event center or are you doing the music box?
I don't even
Music
know.
box.
The one you were in last time. The one you were in last time.
music
Yeah.
box.
Okay, because they're going to do
No, it's
exactly
gonna be
that.
more intimate there. It'll put well, I don't know if that's good or bad.
Is it this Friday?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I wish I could have gone to that. I would love to go down and see that.
Well, yeah.
That's a great room too.
Great room.
I
And to
love
see Artie in it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
it's
it.
pretty cool.
And in the next room is Josh. How do you say?
Josh Groban.
Groban, right?
Go open for him.
Don't be-
That's
don't-
your crowd.
You can't introduce him too.
That's your crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man that sings the prayer. What happened?
What you were doing? I don't know, Josh Groban. I'm straight.
I mean, you don't know Josh Groban.
I really don't know who he is.
He's a singer, but I don't know anything about
I mean,
him.
I know he's a singer. I don't know. Is that a song, The Prayer?
Yeah.
You first of all, dude, you know the name of a Josh Groban song?
Yeah.
You know songs?
plenty.
Plenty. Kudos.
You know what?
Did one with Barbara Streisand.
What?
You know what's it like giving blowjobs without hurting your knees? Josh Groban. Don't ever come in here and admit you know a Josh Groban song.
I want to meet him.
That's the most embarrassing thing you've ever said.
He's on.
Then go meet him. I don't care if you come by me. Let him give you $500. Let him pay for your fucking car. Then.
I don't want to meet him.
You just said I want to meet him.
I want to meet
Yeah,
him.
well, you
but-
want to meet every celebrity. You meet. First of all, I got this kid in my life. He does my podcast once. He looks at my schedule. Can I meet Jim Gaffigan with you? Can I meet Gilbert Gottfried with you? Can I come? John, I'm not you.
Well,
What am I, Mr. Showbiz?
Yes.
I'm trying to get the fuck in.
I actually knew
I gotta take a piss.
Gilbert Gottfried from the Friars Club.
Yeah, he talks about you all the time.
Oh, Jesus. Mother of glory.
I think we're on break.
No, I had to go to the bathroom. You just said.
I know.
He's got to take a diabetic piss bucket.
But are you...
Recording?
Yeah.
That was my ear.
Hey, so Mario,
Yeah.
I got a good showbiz name for you. Because you're short. Peter Stinklage.
Listen, I got the guy's name wrong last time.
Peter Stinklage.
It's not Stinglish.
No, your name is Peter Stinklage.
No, my name is Mario Bosco.
No. But Peter Dinklage's going to be the richest midget ever, you know.
I don't
Name a midget richer than Peter Dinklage.
He's from Jersey too, ain't
Is he
he?
really?
He's a Jersey guy.
Where's
yeah.
he from?
I think he's
The
from out
original,
west.
the original Tom Thumb from the Barnum Bailey Circus.
And
Where's he from in Jersey?
I want to say like
Short Hills?
Shut up.
Oh, ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum.
Come on, that was fast.
And I'm taller than him, by the way.
How tall is he?
I don't know, but I'm 5
He's
feet.
4 or
There's
5.
no way you're taller than him.
I
from
am
where?
5 feet tall. I went to the doctor.
5 feet taller. No, you're not.
Not taller.
Olive's 5 feet taller than him.
I'm 5 feet in total.
God,
You
in
are
total.
you are like a spigot of boredom. Yeah, like a faucet of fucking Ambien. You're liquid Ambien coming out of a faucet, and I just want to turn you off right now.
So turn me
Speaking of
off.
boredom. Oh, Mario, that's not right.
A geyser,
spigot
a
of
geyser,
boredom.
a geyser of disinterest.
I want you to know Mario tried, though. After my last
He takes
performance
it
here.
too seriously. Mario's a great guy. I'm sorry, you're not Peter Stinklage. You're Mario Greatland.
Mario's upset.
You're Mario Bosco.
No, I'm Mario Bosco. That was my grandfather's name.
I know, dude. Calm down. I'm not disrespecting
know.
your grandfather.
You never say anything disrespectful to him.
I would never do that.
The man's dead.
Well, mine is too.
Clearly, I'm disrespecting you.
Want to go dead relative for dead relative? My old man's gone.
My old man's gone too.
Is he really?
Yes.
Dead or he moved?
No, dead.
Dead or he's in Cleveland?
No, dead. 6 feet under.
He's in the witness protection program.
Just
No.
away.
My father, yeah, Christ. Well, I didn't even know my father's father. When my father was 11, the guy got shot. I would ask my dad, what happened? He'd go, shut up.
And get a slap in the back of the head.
I go, Dad, what happened to Grandpa? Shut up. Shut up and hand me that sheetrock. Okay. So this is how it's going to be, huh? Dad, what am I getting in the will? I don't have a will. There's a piece of sheetrock in the garage.
I have to say, Artie,
Take that and invest it. Hit the neighbor with it.
Be smart with it.
Right, exactly. Turn that into 2 pieces of sheetrock, like Trump did. I love Trump. I had a small investment for my father, $1 million. Actually, if you gave me $1 million,
And he also got a $400 million tax break back in 1978.
what happened was
under Mayor Koch.
What he doesn't
that's
say
a lot
is,
of loot.
look, it's still smart. You got to know what to do, but he also had all that shit to take loans out on. You know, he was a good bet for the banks, and that helps. What Barry? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say
Go ahead.
that today they named the 6th worst candy to eat.
Spigot of boredom.
Trickle.
See what happens when you
Trickle.
I just opened it up a little. I opened up the
serious.
spigot a little bit, and I got the 6th worst candy to eat.
So they named the Starburst is bad, Almond Joy, candy
Can I ask you something,
corn,
Peter?
Runs,
Peter,
good and
think-
plenty.
Can I ask you something, Mario?
Yes.
Okay, so today at some point you said, I'm going to prepare for the show. Is that what you said?
Yes.
And you Googled something and you thought that would be interesting.
Well, I
You've been here
Googled-
like 10 times. You know that no part of you has the instinct to go, Artie is not going to want me to read this.
I want to know
This
how
is
we
putting me out of business, and you're worried about fucking Donald Trump.
What's putting you out of business? What's putting you out of business?
How am I gonna sell people fucking good and plenty and dots when they're saying it's no good for people?
Don't show him the list.
Listen, you're not going to get a exactly. Don't bore them to death when they buy a fucking Zagnut from you.
Don't have that part of your
I don't
pitch.
sell
That's
Zagnut.
all.
How about this, douchebag? How about get a different job than selling candy? You're 48.
43.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
exactly.
what you do? You sell candy?
Yep.
I was trying to make it all make sense in my head. I had no idea where it was coming
I
from.
was following along.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Your
what
first time meeting Mario?
No, I
No.
met Mario before, but
You were here when he was here once. You didn't look down.
Oh, shit.
after Mario and I last performance, he called me and
Performance.
said, show, last time we worked
Well,
there.
this is technically a performance.
Mario sent me a text and said, I need jokes for the show tomorrow. I'm like,
Well, that was nice. Well, Vinny is a guy who writes you jokes, but
I wrote the candy thing.
Listen, I know
thank
Artie.
you, Vinny.
I know Artie. I know Al. I know their instincts. Make a list of candies.
Well, some of them are your favorites.
What are you talking about?
Candy corn. You
How
don't
do you
like
know?
candy
How do you
corn?
know they're my favorites? No, candy
They're
corn.
my-
Candy corn
Candy
suck,
corn.
man.
You know what candy corn? It's disgusting.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it
What
reminds me of
about an
like
Almond Joy?
Willy Wonka takes a shit. That's what you find.
No, like, do you remember when you were a little kid, the dirty look you used to give to the person who gave you the candy corn?
Yeah, they were
Because you knew you
John
weren't
Wayne
eating that
Gacy.
stuff.
John Wayne
Yeah,
Gacy
you
gave
him
candy
the look
corn.
of death. You're like, why are you wasting my time with
Yes.
this? It's not even worth the
Why-
space in my bag.
I'd rather have an apple with a razor blade.
Exactly.
The only thing that's good about candy corn is that when they get really stale and hard, when you hit the when you steal the fags back at the end of the night and hit them in the head. It's back in the locker with you, pal.
It's shrapnel. I didn't mean to make you choke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that was good.
I'm sorry.
I bought you some cannolis.
Now, where are they?
On the table.
Well, give them to me.
Give them to you.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring him?
Throw
I
them
bought
over.
them for the crowd.
I'm
Yeah,
a
it just so
diabetic.
happens.
I'm a diabetic. He brings me
Brings you-
candy.
brings you
You gonna
sweets.
bring me in a wheelchair next week when I have no feet?
Well, I didn't tell you to eat the whole fucking box.
Diabetic. He makes a list of candies and brings me fucking cannolis. Throw them over here. Don't open it. Just throw the whole thing.
Just leave the gun.
I don't want you touching them.
Take the cannoli.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh! Oh, he
Throw-
totally throws it.
Threw that like a chick. Oh, dude, you stopped at Carlos. He made it make it sound like it's a big fucking deal. This was
I
on
was
the
looking
way.
for the cake boss.
Why?
I want to say hi.
Another celebrity you want to say hi. Here, you embarrass me. I'm friend of Artie. I'm a friend of Artie. Can I be on the show?
One of my
Can you reach the register?
chapters in my book is called.
They got to stack cannoli boxes for you to fucking check somebody out, for Christ's sake.
One of the chapters in my book is Starfucker.
How about this? Like he's doing me a favor. I get a text from Mario. I guess the book signings aren't drawing a lot of people. He goes, Artie, great news. Barnes and Nobles. By the way, Barnes and Nobles wants me and you to do a book signing together. Aren't you happy?
It's for charity.
Yeah, aren't you happy? Yeah, the Mario Bosco fucking foundation. Mario's like, well, aren't you excited about that? No.
Not really.
It's the worst thing ever. I'm sending Dan.
Listen, first of all,
Like I'd be excited about that. Artie, aren't you happy? Me and you could do a book signing together. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I mean, you know what? I can't make it. You know what I'm doing that night? I'm sticking my head in the blender.
I'm going to do your book signing and then Bob Levy's fundraiser.
By the way, Bob sent me a text. All right, I got a great idea for you. Make a lot of money. Call me right back. And I haven't talked to him for 4 days.
Didn't he open up for you last time in the Borgata, right? Last year.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he opened up for you.
Yeah, Bob. Bob needs some work.
Can I help?
I got it. I want to see what these look like. The cannolis at Carlos are... Oh, they're good, I guess. Off the argument. Put it this way.
I've seen worse.
No, but I've been going to Carlos's before they got famous. And the pastries were unbelievable.
What is that, Jvuido?
no, that's
This is like a...
cream puff.
That does not... Yeah, it's not... It's like American. That's a very American thing.
Okay.
But...
They got eclairs and they have some, Vinny.
Dan, could you shut the spigot? I left it open. Dan, it's Artie. I think I left the boredom spigot open.
Listen,
Could you shut it? I don't want the living room to be filled with boredom.
I can hear it all night.
It's good for sleeping.
Yeah.
The boredom flooded my living room.
The drip won't stop.
Vinny,
my living room is ruined.
I text Artie before and I said Barnes and Noble's
My
wants to
boredom.
invite
My
you
living
and
room is
me
filled with disinteresting.
side by side. Unbelievable.
Look,
I have to get a new couch.
Barnes and Noble said if your friend Artie Lank wants to come, we'll get his books, your books, and you guys can make it in that.
Yeah, no. Here, read between the lines. They said, "Listen, Mario, when you came last time, nobody showed up. So if the one famous guy you know who has a book out will come, we'll do it again."
Artie, I have a great idea. You and I
basically
co-headline Levity.
Okay. 50-50.
Artie, let's buy a house together.
Yeah.
You make the payments.
Listen, Artie, listen. It's Bob. Great idea. Listen. Here, you buy my house. That's the idea. What? You buy my house.
Listen to me.
And
Know what I'm talking about?
And I live here. You understand?
Understand what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Listen to me.
What'd you say? Know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Know what I mean?
So, seriously, Mario, what are you going to do when you come out?
I don't know. I'm gonna talk with Allah after we're
Are you
done.
guys going to come out together?
Yes, we got. Yeah, no, he's gonna come out there. He's gonna go. Wait
Don't say everything.
Okay, then I won't say nothing.
Don't give away everything,
Okay.
but we're going to come out. We got a little shtick that's going to play
A
on the
shtick.
side.
I'm telling you, it's
Have
going to
you
be fun.
done comedy before?
I've done roasts.
Okay, let me
I've
explain
never
to you.
done comedies. I know it's not going to go as planned.
Well, he played.
Let me explain to
He
you.
played for the Sixers.
yeah, there you go. Very good. Very good.
You
I got
going
nothing.
you going out in the Borgata to do comedy is like them saying to me in Game 7, Vinny, go in and play center.
Absolutely. I know I'm in over my head. I absolutely. Expectation levels are very low.
Oh, then that's good.
He's great on the mic. I mean, I bet you'd be great. I bet you'd be natural at it. Mario's terrible at it.
Yeah, you're in actually very good
ever-
shape
you ever
because they're going to
stand
remember
up?
Mario.
Did you ever do stand-up?
Yes, a couple of times.
Oh, you did? Okay.
No.
You haven't
No.
at all? But, I mean, Alice, the reason you're working at this because you're good on the mic, You got one of those guys that...
I'm going to keep it simple. That's
Yeah.
I'm
Is
not
that
going
your
to try.
goal? But is that your goal, by the way, career-wise, you want to stay on camera and do
In the perfect world, yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Beats
sure.
real work.
I'm sure you'll get work forever like that.
Let me tell you why you're in good shape. If the going gets rough, you can just open the spigot.
Thank you, Vinny.
You're welcome.
My
Look at the
human
chair going.
Xanax pill.
Look at the chair going. Boredom.
Artie, your boy Mike texted me the other day.
Who's Mike?
How many Mikes do you know? Bichetti.
I actually 50,000.
I'm Mike Bichetti.
Yeah, I saw him last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, what do you think? I don't see him? What are you talking about?
I don't know. He fucking
He says like it's a surprise.
How's he
right?
doing, by the way?
Your boy, Mike.
He says he's still sick.
Yeah, right.
Mike is sick.
I was with him last night. I did a show with him last night. He's sick.
He did Kumia's show today.
What?
He did Anthony Kumia's show today.
Yeah.
So he's
Oh,
not
did he?
that
He's
sick.
not sick at all. He blows our show off for some reason. Because I said that he was the new. He got a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial. His head was going to be the new bucket. And he got all mad. Artie, it's Mike. Listen, we've been friends a long time, and for you to say my head's a new bucket, it's very hurtful.
So who else? Is it
He's
gonna
got a
be,
big head.
Is it just you two and then Artie?
No. Well, I got Matarese coming.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Joe Matarese. No
Joe-
longer fixing Joe. It's I fix Joe.
Is it?
It's something like
When did they change that?
He
Joe
changed it.
repaired.
Yeah.
How's he gonna? What about the classic episodes of Fixing Joe? Are they- Again, some people just. I love my buddy Joe Matarese, but I've done 280 of these things. I hate these shows. Some people just have that thing up where they go, "What I'm doing is great," with no irony or joking. He calls some of his podcasts classic episodes, like Johnny Carson used to call.
Yes. Yes.
I thought he was kidding, and then you know when you think someone's kidding, and then you look in their face, and go, God, they're not kidding.
He's dead serious.
Right. I'm doing a classic episode.
Yeah, he means it.
Huh?
How can it be classic? Is it like ESPN classic, an instant classic?
Here's the answer. It can't be classic.
Right, that's my point. It's impossible to be
There's
classic.
nothing classic about it.
I bought the whole thing along with the Bradford Exchange plates.
What does he sell? What does he sell? He sells shit on there. He sells merch.
He sells all kinds of stuff now.
Like what?
He went to a pay-per-view.
And he also begs for money, you know. He also says, send me something for nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
He goes,
Yeah.
as a fan of mine, you should.
Yes.
Matt, you want the air conditioning off? Are you cold?
No,
you look
my
really
back-
cold.
I hurt my back.
Are you all right?
I went to the doctor yesterday because they thought I had a blockage in my leg.
Spigot. What blockage of what? A blood thing?
Blood clot, and they ended up not. They ended.
See, he
up,
gets mad because he thinks we're not taking this seriously.
I'm serious.
I know you're serious.
And I ended up. He said, "Move to the side." And when I did, I pulled some muscle in my back.
And what happened?
Excuse me.
You know, the greatest thing about me, becoming a heroin addict and falling asleep on the greatest radio in front of 20 million people every morning. But Kathy Griffin came on and was telling Howard how she started to cry when she told her mother that she was nominated for an Emmy. And you hear me snoring in the back. It is so fucking great. And you just hear Howard giggling. Yeah, Kathy Griffin's going, listen, Howard, it was, I always said to my mom,
She was moved.
Yeah, when I wake up, Mom, when I grow up, Mom, I want to win an Emmy and tell you I won. So I got nominated for an Emmy the other day, Howard. And I called my mother and said, Mom, she goes, yes. And Kathy Griffin then she goes, does he have to be in here? And I wake up so cranky, like I don't know what's going on. They woke me up. She nudges me, and goes, Artie. I go, what? Like it's my wife or something. What? You fucking cow. She goes, can you leave? Can you leave? How? You want me to leave? He goes, yeah. So I have to throw her hair and makeup team. She's doing an Emmy press day. She's got to go to the Today Show. Her hair and makeup people are in where I have to sleep, and Gary kicks them out. So she has to do her hair and makeup next to the interns taking calls. She's next to Beetlejuice, who, by the way, looks when she doesn't have hair and makeup, she looks like Beetlejuice. And she looks like a Brussels Griffon.
What is the juice man up to these days?
Let me just, I don't know. What do you think he's up to? He's an architect. He's still getting thrown at bachelor parties where you throw midgets.
Going for a bachelor's degree.
Right.
He's going for
a
his
bachelor
master's.
parties degree. But he still gets illegally thrown. I've thrown him. At a bachelor party, you throw the midget, he gets a cut. Makes about $2,000 a week. Goes to his mom, and she does something with it. She goes to the bathroom.
Next week he's back at it again.
He gives the $2,000 to the mom, and I don't know what she does with it, but she does go in the bathroom and comes out more perky. And then she needs another $2,000. Yeah, she tells you about her next project. So he's got a great life going. What did you think I was going to say? How he got into Harvard? What's he up to? He's naked, telling somebody to fuck off.
He's a Rhodes Scholar.
He's having an argument with an ATM machine.
Because the machines tell him there's no money in here.
He's dating an ATM machine. Wait,
ATM machines.
Were you doing that? Were you doing an ATM machine character? Go ahead. That was a good riff. Improv.
riff?
An improv. Go ahead. Run
There
with it.
ain't no money in here. Please move away.
Wait a minute. So is that the ATM voice?
Yeah.
It was better when it just sounds like your voice.
There's no money in here, so
God.
please move away.
Check that. Both suck.
Dan, edit it out.
No, it's that's how you do comedy. Trial and error.
Trial and error.
You know, for the first part, the first thing doesn't work, you move on. So you've had 43 years of not working.
But gotta start somewhere. That's why I hang on.
It's gotta change, man. It's gotta
That's why
change.
I hang on
Let me
your
tell you
tail.
something. I wouldn't have you on here if you weren't entertaining. You're great. You're naturally funny.
Thank you.
Except when you tell us the blood cuts.
But I'm serious. They thought I'd look. I had to take eloquence.
Nobody thinks you're kidding.
Can we go back to the list of candy?
Can
The
we
list of
go?
candy. The list of candy is like a lot of Bruce singing Rosalina.
Can we hear some more callers?
Oh, well, okay. What's going on with the callers, Dan? I don't
Callers have questions for Mario.
Go ahead. Let's hear them.
Let's hear this one.
Okay.
Mario, I think me and you should go on eHarmony together. See what we get. How many flirts we get. You don't have to answer those questions honestly.
Yeah, I got questions from Mario Bosco. This is Johnny Stein, United States. Mario, question number 1. How's the weather down there?
Down here. Is he
Question
fucking
number
stupid?
2. I seen that picture of you with Artie Twitter and a la tweets. Yeah. Were you standing in a ditch?
Oh, Dan, shut this off, Dan. I don't want. Okay, he's gonna do all short jokes. But does anybody have a real question?
I can tell
I'm
him.
5 feet, fuck ass.
You know what? Will Chamberlain used to, when get asked that question, used to spit on the people and tell them it was raining.
Right, exactly.
So how's the weather up there? And he just hock a lug and be like, oh, it's kind of like partly cloudy.
So
Rain's coming
right,
soon.
Between them and the women,
Yeah.
the person beneath them always got hit with something white. A white liquid always
Bodily
fell.
fluid was just heading down.
A white bodily fluid always fell on something.
Always smacking
I
against
like
the
that.
ground.
How's the weather down there, you big fucking asshole? Troll. What I troll. That's what he is. He's a troll. You fucking two-bicket punk.
Nice. Wow.
We have another one?
A lot of anger in a little body.
Yeah. Let's hear it. If they're all bits like that, I don't want to hear them.
It's
No.
Monica calling to see
cool.
or ask Mario. Well, tell him I like his website, but I need to know why he has
It's not my
selfies
website.
with Hitler on his website.
You know,
He
Mary, you
Hitler,
just talked over what
as
she
well
said.
as Kim Kardashian.
I think Monica's a friend on Twitter, too.
Yeah, Monica. Is this how she talks, Monica?
Sounds nice. Got a beautiful voice.
I just shut up.
Stop kissing up.
I'm not kissing nobody.
Let her talk. I gotta hear the fucking.
Monica calling to see or ask Mario. Well, tell him I like his website, but I need to know why he has selfies with Hitler on his website, he and Hitler, as well as Kim Kardashian and the Pope. I thought it was some very odd pictures to put up of himself and these particular stars. Anyhow, have a great night. Can't wait to hear the podcast. Bye.
Well, Monica's one of our big fans. I love Monica. Now, what about that? You and Hitler? Why is that?
First of all, Monica, I thank you for calling in, but that's not my website. I never met Hitler, nor the Kardashians.
No one said you met Hitler.
Fuck them and fuck me.
Who do you think's
not
worse? Who do you
fuck-
think's worse, the Kardashians or Hitler?
I think Kardashians.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, because you know what? They're making it and I'm not. And Artie, how many fucking cannolis you gonna eat? Madam.
You bought him, dickhead.
You brought him.
I bought them for everybody.
Well, but you gave him to Artie.
Well, he asked for them. What am I
Why'd
supposed
you just bring
to
me
do?
an AK-15 and a fucking copy of the Quran? All right, go ahead. Any more? This is a great bit. We're featuring the boredom.
Okay, let's hear this one.
Hey, this is Hollywood Rob. My question for Mario is, what are his plans if the crowd starts booing? I mean,
Hide behind
Atlantic City's
Allah.
an hour from Philly, and Philly fans once threw snowballs at Santa Claus at an Eagles game. could get ugly. All right, guys, take care.
First
See
of
ya.
all, Howard Rob, a good fan. I love Rob. But listen, the snowballs at Santa, that's tame.
Right.
Michael Irvin.
Yeah, he had a concussion.
They thought he was paralyzed.
Right, they booed him.
And everybody on the fucking, in the stands, everybody in the booth was like, oh, God, you don't care. No matter if you're a fan or not a fan or sports rival, he might be paralyzed from the neck down. They're cheering. The fucking Eagles fans are cheering that he might be paralyzed. it said, let's say a prayer for Michael Irvin. He might be paralyzed from the. They start cheering.
Yeah. The same. Yeah. That same game. They used to have a courtroom underneath the stadium.
I do a whole stand-up.
The people who ever get arrested for being unruly would just go right down to the judge, get processed, and you're off and going. And there was a guy there during the same Cowboy game, out of control, hates the Cowboys, obviously to death because he's a Philly fan. Gets arrested, goes out to the judge. He gets sentenced. On his way out, he goes, "Do you have any final words before you leave? Before I send you up?" He goes, "Absolutely. Troy Aikman sucks."
He just did my stand-up bit.
Well, is that something that you did? Wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Wait.
But that's a real story that we both are quoting.
Let me tell you something.
Right. Okay.
How do I put my Jack and Coke on? How do I do that?
I might be able to do it on my computer because I have it.
In our headsets?
Yes. Give me a second.
That's wait till you hear this. It's gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
I just told that story.
Did I literally? Is it like word for word?
Well, wait till you hear the bit I do. It's gonna blow your mind.
Okay, cool.
Mario,
does that count as plagiarism if you do it unintentionally?
Well, no, you just repeat it. No, you're not.
That's called parallel development.
You're not doing it as stand-up.
Right.
It's just telling the story.
Right. I'm gonna tell this while you're waiting. I was at the Giants game, and there was the Phillies were beating the Giants. And the Giant fans are giving a hard time to 3 Philly fans, a father and his 2 kids.
Right.
So there's like 12 guys. I'm 4 rows back behind them, and they are riding them like mad. But there's like 12 of them. So me and my friend are like, "Hey, come on, leave the guy alone." 2 minutes later, the Giant fan is in this Philly father's face going, "You suck, you fucking pussy." Then yelling at the girl, "Your father's a fucking pussy." So I'm not going to fight 12 guys. I go up, I get security. I come down. The guys come down. The sea of yellow coats come down. And now everyone's quiet. No one wants to knock him out. I stand up. I point right there. I go, "It was that guy right there." And they threw all 12 of them out. And I got to move up 4 rows.
Nice. Good for you.
Nice.
Good for you. Dan, I got it
Didn't
here.
hurt.
Dan, I got it here.
Is it Philly fans?
I got it here. Wait a minute. It's Eagles fans.
They're Eagles fans, I mean Philly.
I can't believe you just told that story. That's hilarious.
Do you think subconsciously I heard you tell it? But I could have sworn someone else told me that story.
There's always a couple. You know an Eagles fan because they spell out the word Eagles. E-A-G-L-E. It's like a fucking spelling bee for a retard. And then you say, "Look, can you use the word Eagles in a sentence just like a spelling bee?" Yes. The Eagles have never won the Super Bowl.
Does this come up on the thing, Dan?
This is my iTunes.
Oh, I'm playing it here too.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Eagle fans. An Eagle fan said the funniest thing in the history of television. History of television. The Eagle fans were such drunken fucking lunatics that in the old place where they played, the Vet, they put a working judge in the basement. This was like 1993. So if you were drunk off your ass and being like an asshole, which happened a lot, they took you to see a judge while you were still fucking drunk. And he was like a real badass guy, So the first kid this happened to, it made big news. They put it on television. And the kid gets in front of the fucking judge, and he's so drunk that he's doing that thing where you're moving forwards and backwards at the same time. Like,
I can't believe you told
squinting
me.
to see a foot in front of you. Is that a judge? Or my girlfriend? So he's on camera, and a judge is going to throw the book at him. And the judge starts screaming at him. He goes, "You know what? This is a family place. There are children here. I have a good mind to throw the book at you, man. I'm going to make, I'm going to make an example out of you. I'm going to throw the book at you. I'm going to give you a big fine, but I'm going to give you a chance to say one thing in open court to redeem yourself. Think about it very carefully, son, because based on what you say, I'm going to give you a sentence. Fine, jail time. What do you have to say in open court?" And this fucking kid, I'm telling you what, if I ever see him, I'm going to buy him drinks all night because he said the funniest fucking thing you could have said. Facing jail time, a big fine, this drunk Eagles fan looked at the judge and said, "Troy Aikman's a fag."
He said fag.
That's great.
On TV.
I'll tell you what, if I was a judge and a murder fucking case was in front of me and a guy had enough evidence against him in the murder of 12 nuns, like OJ evidence, blood, DNA all over his face, you know. And his one statement in open court was Troy Aikman's a fag. Innocent, case dismissed.
They are maniacs. That is. I'm glad. You know, a lot of people say to me, "Art, you just made that up." I go, "No, no, I didn't."
They're out of their mind.
There's no. You probably. I mean, that was on Comedy Central, but there's no way you probably. It can't be that big of a coincidence.
No, I've been down there too. Like we've
that was the
interacted
vet.
with
That
him.
was
Right.
the vet.
Right.
So,
No, the old vet. Right.
Yeah. So I'm glad you corroborate that because people tell me I'm like, no, I did not make that up. A kid said that.
That's a
he was
scary place.
fucking drunk, and that judge was an old school like Marine haircut. No tolerance.
Right. He didn't take shit from nobody. Right.
I mean, again, I'm not an Eagles fan guy because the closest thing I've ever been to a Klan meeting is Upper Deck at an Eagles game. But I mean, that kid. I mean, how do you not want to buy that kid drinks? That was his statement. Troy Aikman,
I'll leave you with this.
I'll leave you with this. I'm going to represent myself. As you were telling that, I'm like, please tell that. Please say it. You said, what jerks? I said, well, you know, you have a career. I told the truth. You had to change one word. I had to change one word. You worked for CBS.
Fear.
Well, I don't know. I work for my couch. Mario, you look like an Italian grandmother.
That's right.
What is with you, dude? Are you okay?
I have.
Dan just gave him a blanket. What's the matter with you? You got a blood clot?
No.
You want to stick your face in the pillow?
No. Ooh, stop. Ooh.
What's the matter? Stop what?
Did you get a chill?
I hurt my back the other day.
You gonna tell the same story?
No, I'm serious.
I know, but you remember you told the story already.
Yeah.
Okay, but I just wanted you to know I'm in a lot
You gonna
of
repeat
pain.
the story?
And I want to try. I have icy hot
Well,
on my back.
why did you come?
Why did I come? Because I was invited.
Oh, that makes no sense. That makes no sense.
I would never miss a podcast with you and Allah and
I'll give
Vinny
you permission to do that.
and Dan the Man. And
Are you gonna be like this in Atlantic City? Gonna be
No,
like
no,
a total bore?
I'm not.
Like you can say, Art, would you please stop getting a blunt from that whore? I gotta get in the warm shower. Listen, I have a hooker coming. I have a hooker coming who's gonna blow me while I take a shit. And if you happen to be in the same room, I don't want you coming in the bathroom
I would never.
while it's happening.
I promise.
Do you understand?
I-
Also, she's African American, and
Good
I don't
for you.
need your fucking Benson nurse racism. Check it at the door while she's there.
Checking it.
Before she comes, I'll say I'll be racist.
Are we
with you.
getting dressing rooms?
I'm gonna let the silence just
I'm gonna say no.
What? Allah needs to change. I need to change.
I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna stay just the way I am.
Are you gonna change into what? Something? An entertaining person? Do you have a costume of someone who's good at comedy?
Yes, me.
Yeah. You look like someone like Vito Corleone's mom. What is wrong? You're shivering like a chick.
I'm not shivering. It's just cold.
You look like one of the One Direction kids with AIDS.
Oh wow, that's bad. Why they have AIDS?
I hope. if there is a God, he answers prayers. Every night before I go to bed, I go, please let everyone know what.
If he listens to music,
as a matter of fact, I'll stop
For
right
a while,
now.
I got a norm.
Dan's playing my whole. That's an hour and 27-minute set, by the way. I blew it out.
Where's Jack and Cokes?
That's on. Well, it's on iTunes.
Oh, okay.
And but it was a Comedy Central. That's my second Comedy Central special.
Got it. So Jack and Coke is the name of the club or the name of the series?
Name of the album.
Got it.
It's
Got
the name. You can buy it on DVD as well.
Got it.
And that's the name of it.
And
Yeah.
DVD including video of you.
Well, they have. Yeah, it's a video. There's a DVD of it. And it's yeah, that's right. God, that was when did I record that? 2009. That's fucking 7 years. Jesus Christ. Where does the time go? But I've been touring with that material for about 5 years, and I just got rid of all of it. An hour 27, and they cut it down to an hour, and they put it on at midnight so they wouldn't have to censor it. They did me a solid. They paid me as if it was prime time, and they said just do whatever you want. which was nice.
Is that Comedy Central?
Yeah.
So if it's on after midnight, you can just cuss
you
away.
Can curse,
Yep.
yeah, which is great. Before midnight, they'll bleep it,
Right.
and I don't love that either. Sometimes it's funny to hear the reaction, but
Well,
I
it's
did
not
that
the same.
Yeah, I did a Gotham Comedy Club, and they wanted maybe someplace a little bit bigger. I said, no, I want to do a really intimate. It's great. It's really the crowd. It's like you're surrounded. You know?
Right.
But I'll tell you what, Vin. I got to do the next special. I would do the Stress Factory.
I love it.
Wouldn't that be great?
You guys see what we did with the
I would
club.
love to because I got Netflix. You know what made me an offer to do one.
Oh, I would love it.
When it's ready, when the material's ready.
I think our room, the way
Hotels look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great one too.
You know who shot a good one there? I don't know if you released it. Voss shot a great one there.
I love Rich, and I know, but I'd love to have that on tape. Me doing because the last time they did it at the new place in Newark for me, which is a block from where my father grew up, so that was kind of special. I dedicated it to him. But yeah, that'd be nice to just have me on. Part of it's the whiskey talking. The behind the scenes part. I have the first one. Remember we did Levy's party there.
Yeah,
and that looks really cool because I like the intimate stuff better. The Newark one is a theater.
Yeah,
and I don't know.
I don't know why people don't shoot more of them in a club because the theater just doesn't have the right feel.
That's what comedy's built for.
Yes.
You know, Kevin Hart I think just sold 60,000 seats or something. I want to go to the person sitting in the last row of the upper deck and going, are you getting what he's saying? Did you hear the setup to the joke? It's a joke he's telling.
Right.
The Rolling Stones jumping around like this, you get bored of the upper deck.
Right.
How the fuck is that?
Right, he's standing still telling jokes. It's got to be easier at home.
Let me tell you something worse than that Jeff Dunham did Prudential Center.
He's got a dummy.
He's a puppet. You can't see anything.
By the way, I just figured out what you guys are going to do. You're Jeff Dunham. And guess what you are?
The puppet.
The dummy.
Very self-aware.
The dummy.
It didn't take long to figure that one out.
Could you imagine even like politically correct people like it's a puppet American?
That would be cool if I sat on his.
No, the dummies have feelings. No, they don't. They're dummies. It's a puppet American.
Hey, they need protection too.
Yeah.
Want to do that? I'll sit on your lap.
I'll show you the greatest sketch ever.
I drink way too much coffee.
You like Starbucks, so you must be getting a lot.
Dunkin' Donuts changed their formula. It sucks.
Dunkin' Donuts gives me agita.
Friday's gonna be a blast. We'll plug this. You know what? I just thought of something great. We're gonna go all the way with this, Larry. We're gonna get you an album, like Jack and Coke was the name of that. Dude, you're gonna put out an album. Spigot of Boredom. Mario Bosco, Spigot of Boredom. It's you telling a joke and it's an audience member slowly nodding off it. Ciala's got the comedic instinct there with the. That's me while Kathy Griffin's telling her Emmy story. I love it. Mom, are you sitting down? I did it. You can pray to Dad in heaven. Howard, does he have to be in here? By the way, the end of that story, I fell asleep in the dressing room. I woke up at 4:00 in the afternoon. Everybody was gone.
Of course you did.
Howard was gone. They let me sleep, and I said, "This is eerie."
You probably needed it.
Needed it. I needed about 4 years of it. Put it this way, when I crashed into the mountain, I slept for 1.5 years. It's like Rumpelstiltskin.
Found a cave, did you?
I did. I said I got a bunch of money in the bank.
Hibernating bear.
I said I got a bunch of money. You guys just spend it. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna go to Singer Island and sleep. Honestly, that's where Clarence Clemens lived. He had a big house there. That's where he was when he died.
Is that right?
And I was at this rehab. It's Ambrosia. It's beautiful. And, we went out. We actually used to sneak out. But where you don't want to go to is Riviera Beach. Riviera Beach. Yeah, okay. It is. You'll appreciate this. From an athlete standpoint.
Talk to me.
Okay. The highest percentage of talent for college football, as far as recruiting,
right?
I think
Florida, right?
I think 32% of all defensive backs come from Riviera Beach.
Really?
32% in the country, and if you drive through there. They're all guys who look, D-backs in college especially are all the same body.
Right. They're all lean.
Cookie cutter.
Right.
And they can hit like motherfuckers. Right. And if you drive through Riviera Beach, it's all defensive backs trying to sell you Vicodin. And at the end of every rehab day, we had to go to an AA meeting. That ended every day. And we had to drive through Riviera Beach. And that was difficult.
Wow.
There was a guy.
A lot of options.
The counselor down there. That's on Jack and Coke too. The counselor down there would say to me, he was like a real nice guy. Looked at the skipper in Gilligan's Island, and he wasn't used to northeastern rudeness. He had to wake me up every day, and I would just tell him to fuck off. He was so insanely offended by what I was saying, he would repeat it. He couldn't believe a human being could be that mean. He was like from Mississippi. He'd go, "Hey, Artie, it's 7 a.m. You're going to be late for yoga." "What do you mean you hope my mother gets AIDS?" That's the rudest thing I've ever heard. My mother's not even alive. What do you mean you hope somebody digs up my mother and gives her AIDS?
What did she ever do to you?
You hope somebody what? Digs up my mother and gives her AIDS? How is that possible? He couldn't even fucking...
Why is that possible?
Hey, Artie, it's 6 a.m. You're going to be late for breakfast. We've got gluten-free muffins. Well, hey. What do you mean you hope I get into a car accident? And my head gets crushed.
You do meet some incredibly nice people in bad, fucked up places, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I woke up in jail one day, and I slept late. And
I got some great advice in jail. Go ahead.
Listen, I've only been in jail a couple times. I woke up late.
Only.
And I had a roommate. And
cellmate.
I remember waking up at cellmate.
I had a sickle.
It's not a dorm.
I had a sickle cellmate.
Let me tell you, it was
You know what I'm
bad.
talking about?
Bad. And I wake up, I slept through breakfast, and the cell smells.
You can't sleep through breakfast in jail. They never let me do that.
Oh, let me tell you, I slept.
Really?
And the guy that's my cellmate is taking a dump on the toilet, and the cell smells
That's
horrible.
what you don't realize. About you a shit. Someone's taking a shit a foot from you.
Yep,
Yeah.
a foot
4
from
inches
you.
from you.
And I woke up, and he heard me wake up, and I swear to God, his first words to me as a human to another, he goes, "Hey, sleepyhead, you slept through breakfast." He's got his hands.
No.
He's leaning. I swear to God, he's leaning on his legs, taking a shit, and he reaches up and he goes, "I got you an orange."
Oh no!
I'm like,
No.
I'm probably
No.
I'm gonna skip the orange too.
I'm gonna skip the rest of my life. I'm gonna die.
Hey, Vinny, what'd you go in the can for?
I didn't really go to the can. I was just in jail for a night.
When you're in jail, you're in the can.
Yeah, but I didn't go to jail the way a normal person goes to jail. I went to jail.
I was someone in your can, Mario.
Nobody's in my can, but I'm asking you, why'd you go to the
Mario
can
Bosco. I told you, possession of coke. I took a swing at a cop,
for? Nice.
and
You went to jail for swinging at a cop?
yeah. But you know what's great? My cellmate had a copy of Mario Bosco's Spigot of Boredom.
So you were good.
Yeah. Let's turn on.
Time flew.
Let's open the spigot. Here's the list of candies.
So
Right. Bit 1, list of candies.
the comedic stylings.
Bit 1. Bit 2, Mario gets a blood clot.
Mario talks about his back pain.
Mario gets a blockage. Bit 3. Hey, we're opening up the spigot. It's full throttle open now. Yeah, guess what we're talking about here? Mario's got the shivers.
Don't get any on you.
Ask Dan for a blanket.
Actually, Dan offered it to me.
It's insanely boring. Are you bored yet?
No.
Are you asleep yet? Are you begging for something else to be on? Are you watching paint dry yet? Dude, that's going to be it. And I think you guys should do it. Actually, I did one of the best sketches I ever was on at Mad TV. This kid, David Herman, did a perfect impression of a dummy. He looked like a ventriloquist dummy. He could do his body. It was insane. I played the ventriloquist, and the bit was he outs me, the dummy, as being gay in a club, and I start to beat him up. To this day, out of anything I've ever done, all my stand-up, anything on a talk show, it's the hardest an audience has ever laughed. Wow. It's the third thing I ever did in show business.
Wow.
Mostly because I kind of did a good impression of the ventriloquist. It was okay. But this kid, David, he looks exactly like a ventriloquist dummy. Wow. I mean, he was able to do this shit, like physical shit.
Right.
So anyway. But I don't know, maybe go down that road. Let's hear your dummy character.
Wow.
I said, hear it, idiot. We're on the radio. We're on the radio. I go, let's hear it. And he goes, he's twisting his head. Do you have any instinct at all?
Hello.
That's terrible.
How are you?
It was worth the wait,
Go back to no
So
voice.
let's say he says, say hello to the audience.
It was worth the
Hello,
wait.
audience.
Oh my God, we're supposed to believe Allah's not boring.
Wow.
No, it's not. I think we'd be great. Him
Will be
sitting-
awesome as long as you leave me out of it.
It's gonna be fun. It'll be 5 minutes of fun.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
We're gonna be loose, right? You're gonna have a couple of pops, Mary.
Listen, we're gonna get booed.
Do you drink?
Just prepare for it.
I'm ready.
They're gonna respect Allah.
No, they won't.
I think they will.
There's a lot of Philly fans down there. They're all
think
gonna.
They will.
The
First of all,
spigot.
you really played for the Sixers, right?
I did, and I work for them now. Yeah. So they probably are used to listening
they
to
were,
me.
They were good for. Were they good when you were there?
No.
No, okay. Now I said that joke, and I said maybe I'm wrong here.
No, they weren't good when I was there, and
But
they
you were
weren't
on
good
great.
last year.
You were also on great other teams.
Yeah, we played.
You made the
Portland and Boston.
finals.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. They made up for it.
Now
Philly-
wait a
Philly was
minute.
the other
So you
end.
went from Duke to those great teams to Philly. Philly was after all that shit. Oh man. So look, you're collecting a paycheck.
And I was close to home.
Yeah, who
It's better
cares?
than living in Sacramento.
And better than fucking living like a civilian. You're
There
a
you go.
fucking blessed person.
Exactly. You get to do what I want to do.
I mean, come on. Oh, the pussy. Anyway. So now you work for them. You work for the Sixers?
I do. I call the Sixers game now, so there'll be a lot of
Were they-
Sixers fans at the Borgata. I would imagine.
You'll be fine. Were they, well, the Philly fans.
We were 10-72 this year.
Oh, my. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the worst record ever?
9-73.
I was going to say they just broke double digits.
Yeah. But
What
you know
was their
that
record?
we were
10-72.
10-72.
10-7.
We won a game,
Holy Christ.
one game every 6 weeks.
When you were
On
on the team.
average.
It's like an
No,
event.
This past
This-
year.
It's
Yeah,
an
okay.
event when you win a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. How many people go to that game?
Oh, on average, it probably gets about 16. The place holds 20, 21. So
When-
it probably
when-
gets
21 people or 21,000?
Let me tell you something. When you guys came out, they play that song like with the heat coming out and everything. Did you play "Spigot of Boredom"?
Well, that was for the 5 people that were there.
Coming out to Mario Bosco's story about the blood clot.
Mario will be over
Is your Philadelphia 76ers. Who's on that team? Like, are they embarrassed? Is it all
Listen,
white guys?
it wasn't.
Your Jewish team.
No, it was a team that was designed.
Here's your 76ers. Josh Goldberg.
Herb Leibowitz.
Ira Zuckerman.
Bill Rosenthal. That is so. And Mario Bosco at center.
Why do you
10-72.
10-72.
What were the Knicks? The Knicks were pretty
A
good.
lot better than that.
Yeah.
A lot better than
Are
that.
they in the play? Were they in the playoffs?
That's why.
10-7. Did they fire everybody?
No, they were trying to lose on purpose to get a high draft.
That's
pick.
what happens.
So
Yeah.
and we wound up getting the number 1 pick. So they.
But they get
mission
one number
accomplished.
1 pick for that, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't turn your team around on one guy. Can you?
Sometimes you
Sometimes
can.
depending on the player.
Can
but,
I say LeBron? Can I say James?
Right.
But there's obviously.
But there's
you're right.
nobody out there like him. But yeah, I mean, you still gamble.
There's every once in a while. You
Right,
know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Who was the rookie of the year again from Piscataway? What was his name?
What?
The rookie of the year. For
Bill Rosenthal.
Irving Julius.
No, Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah. Towns.
from Piscataway, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he's from
Is
Piscataway.
that
He's from
guy the
Jersey.
real deal? Looks like he'd be a little soft. Is he the real deal?
I thought he'd be soft too, but he's for real. He can
Oh, good.
shoot. He
Good
can
for him.
Shoot.
Because you know what happens? Like the most disappointing. Like, look, I love Patrick Ewing. I'm a Knicks fan, but he turned into an outside shooter.
Yeah.
You know how dominant he was in college.
And the thing is, a complete reversal too. Because if you'd have told me he would have been the best jump shooting big guy,
Right.
based
Exactly.
on what I saw in college,
Exactly.
I would have never believed you.
He changed strength.
He completely changed.
What
Yeah.
And look, and then Shaq came in, and as a Knicks fan, I'm going, that's what we thought you were going to do.
Right.
Grab the ball and go, bam, in your face.
Right. Just overpowering people.
Yep. They ran into
Because he was a beast in college, wasn't Patrick?
He was the reason for the lottery.
Yep.
The reason for the fucking lottery.
Yep.
You're right. The basketball lottery reminds me. Politics. The dumbest thing ever. Hillary trying to get those Bernie people. Bernie wants free college, so she goes, "Here's the compromise. If you make a free college for anyone who makes $125K a year or less, okay, you got 120 grand stacked, right?
Right.
And it's November 30th, and you got one job for $6 grand. Do you do that job?
Right.
Or do you take the free Harvard?
Right.
No, you sit out the month. What the fuck? It's the dumbest thing ever. Mario, your thoughts?
None.
And we'll go to the spigot of boredom.
Speaking of boredom, do we have any more callers?
No.
Way to
Man,
bring
did
it
you
back.
write these jokes or something?
Way to bring it back.
That's the
I
worst
swear you
bit ever.
The Knicks were 32-50, by the way.
Oh my
That's
God.
22 more wins than we had.
The Nets were 21-61.
The fucking Knicks. I mean, when are they going to... When is this Phil Jackson... look, Phil Jackson is a legend, but did he ever win without Kobe, Shaq, or Michael Jordan?
Right. And the question is...
He doesn't wear a uniform. You give him $20 million a year. What are we doing?
It was a legend as a coach, too. He's never been good as a general manager, so let's see how he handles it.
Yeah, look, Theo Epstein, too. It's starting to turn around, I guess, for the Cubs, but you give a guy that much money who doesn't suit up...
Right.
That's ridiculous.
You better change things.
I know.
Right, and if you don't, then you're just stealing from people.
Right, and Phil Jackson...
The Knicks are no different than they were 2-3 years ago.
Of course not.
They're
Phil
not going to
Jackson,
be that much better.
Carmelo Anthony's going to not have that attitude.
Right. And Derrick Rose is going to be healthy for a whole season.
Okay, Alex,
Since when?
I'm so glad you're here. Give me the Derrick Rose thing. What's wrong with that guy? Is he a head case?
No, he's not a head case.
Is he a Stephon Marbury?
Unlucky, man. Unlucky.
So you think it's not a head case, though?
No. I just think for him it's unfortunate.
Because of
He's had
injuries?
some season-ending injuries. Like what? 2 of them? 3 of them?
3 of them.
You know, and that's just. I mean, there's something about guards in Chicago. First, Jay Williams gets into his car accident. He would have been
Motorcycle, right?
Yeah, motorcycle. I say car. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Motorcycle.
The kid from Duke?
Yeah, the kid from Duke.
That's right. He's
Yeah.
a good kid. I interviewed him once. What a great guy that guy is.
And that would have been a point guard that the Bulls would have had for 10, 12 years. No dice. And now Derrick Rose looked like he would have been that guy too.
Yep.
And now he's off to New York.
And Noah was hurt.
Right.
Well, Noah's been hurt.
The Knicks are just giving people money to guys that other teams didn't want.
Did Noah pull a muscle bag in the Twins? Joke.
You're gonna be seeing him in New York.
Yes, you will.
Who are?
Noah's
He's a Knick now.
Yeah, great.
You got overpaid.
You know, I want to see in New York.
He's so not going to produce, and
wanna
he's going to
see-
get booed and yelled at.
I want to see someone light
Like
Dolan.
us.
I want to see someone light Dolan on fire.
Yeah,
What a dick. That's a rich kid
not
dick.
smart.
No. Plays in a band.
Like I said,
you ever
not
see him in his
smart.
band?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. He's not good at that either.
I tell you what.
He's not good at that.
The Best Damn Sports Show paid me to do some like crazy interviews at the draft before Jay Williams got into his car accident. This is how I remember he was a great guy. So they gave me a press pass, which was trouble. And remember Jason Williams on Sacramento, who
Sure.
was a white kid, but sort of did
White
that
lightning or white chocolate.
white rapper looking thing. And I said to Jay Williams, a real educated Duke guy, I said, "How come the black Jay Williams, doesn't talk black, and the white Jason Williams talks white?" And Jay Williams goes, "Well, what does talking black mean? How does that sound?" I went, like, "What's that, motherfucker?" Jay Williams laughed, and the guy said, "You're out of here." I go, "You're kicking me out." First interview, he goes, "You're leaving." I go, "Come on." He goes, "No." I go, Jay, come on, tell him what's
just
funny."
getting started.
So Jay Williams said, "Come on, man, that was funny. Let him be." So he got me to stay in. And the next interview, the first thing I said to it, one of the kids was wearing a very gaudy suit, and I said, does Malcolm X and Spike Lee in the beginning of? Were you in the first scene of Malcolm X?
Oh, right, where they get the zoot
Malcolm X,
suits?
Did you keep your zoot suit? And the guy said, "Get out." And I said to the kid, I go, "Come on, that was funny." And he wasn't Jay Williams. He sat there like, "No, it wasn't funny." Second interview. But Jay Williams was really cool. And about a couple months later, he got into that. I never felt so terrible, man. Like, I felt like I had a connection with him.
Right.
Do you think he would have went on to have a good pro career?
Absolutely.
Like, really good? Yeah.
He was built. He had a pro body.
And he
was a
knew the
grown
game.
man. He knew the game. He was quick enough. He can shoot.
Yeah, it
He was
sucks.
a complete player. It's a shame.
Is he still behind the mic somewhere?
Yeah, he's working for ESPN.
Yeah.
See him at a Duke game every once in a while, but he's working for the.
DirecTV at the Beach Bowl. He played in the Beach Bowl, and he rememred me from that interview.
Nice.
He came up to me and said, "Hi." He goes, "You doing your thing?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." He said, "So he's a sweet guy." So I'm. Well,
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Listen. All kidding aside, Mario, you two, buddy. You two are my favorite people. Two of my favorite people coming on the show. I'm so happy you're coming.
Can't wait to see you down there, buddy.
It's going to be fun. Man, I'm busting your balls, man. It's going to be fun. They're going to love you.
We're gonna rip open that Bugatti.
I'm so happy you're coming.
I can't wait. I'm honored that you asked, and I can't wait to be there, brother.
You mean a lot to me. I'm glad we're
You're
friends.
my guy, man. You're my guy.
And we're going to have fun. I'll go on after you guys. I'll spew out a fucking hour, get a check, and we'll go have fun.
Sounds good.
Vin, I know. You know what? Next time, I wish you could come, but you're going to come every Wednesday now again?
I will come every Wednesday. I'm going to be around now. I'm around for a while.
Always love Vinny.
And I just want to give some advice
He's got
to
no
Mario.
passport, Artie, so he can't go nowhere.
Good.
Yeah, the passport's expired.
He's got no
Dad,
passport.
Mario, what are we going to give advice?
That's what-
How about you going to say just say grow?
Because Mario,
Why is
it's a strong possibility that you're going to open up the spigot of boredom. Okay.
Boredom, he said.
You know, we'll go into really inner city Atlantic City. We'll open up the spigot of whoredom.
Are you going to gamble? Do you gamble when you're down there?
I plan on gambling. As a matter of fact, I am getting into a poker game with some old buddies I used to play poker with. Before this whole, Ben Affleck playing Texas Hold'em on Bravo. I play 7-card stud, 5-card draw with these guys I've been playing with since the old days, the port. And we got a room. One of the guys has more juice than I do down there, put it this way. His name ends in Ioloni. But we're going to play, I'm going to do a nice poker. I'm going down the night before. I'm going to start at midnight in a back room. I'm going to play till about 7 in the morning. Get a massage, sleep, and I may or may not know a lady of the evening. I'll put it this way. I'm having a little Vegas 24 hours.
Right.
And then I'm going to wake up around 6. What time you guys getting there?
I'm going to get there in the afternoon because you beat the beach traffic.
As I'm waking up from the night of poker,
text us.
You guys will be there, and we'll start the night. So it's going to be.
Good.
I'm actually going to treat myself because I never had a night like that without booze or dope. So it's like all it's going to be is gambling, and if I get a night's sleep, I'll be fresh.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Mama,
no, absolutely.
you going to gamble?
No, I'm not a gambler.
What?
Hanging out with you and Artie is gambling enough.
Actually, yeah, doing stand-up with me.
You know what I mean?
Actually, coming on this podcast and risking his CBS career. He cleaned up Troy Aikman as a jerk. I said Troy Aikman's a fag. That's the difference. And I was like, going, come on.
Is this your first time playing poker without booze or drugs? You've played.
Oh, no. I've played a lot of poker with it clean. As a matter of fact, I picked one of these guys is very strict,
Right.
clean, which is what you need. So, no, I'm with gambling. I can get enough action from that, enough juice from that to where, if it's enough, I don't need anything
Get
else.
through the night.
But, and it's guys I love playing with. We got old stories, and I call it like a Vegas.
Somewhere where you're safe. Have some fun.
A gentleman weekend.
Right.
Dan, are
That'd be
you
cool.
going to gamble?
I'm not a gambler.
Oh, my God, jeez. You're from Chicago.
Well, what about you, Mary? What are you talking about gambling?
I'm going to gamble.
Well, what do they have short tables somewhere?
No, they have nice tables. I'm playing 3-card
You throw the dice up and over?
No, 3-card 3-card poker.
You throw them over like the fucking the wall.
I do that all the time, though.
You spend the entire night
What do you
showing
play?
your ID.
What do you play?
I play 3-card poker and black.
Well, they don't have 3-card poker in Atlantic City. Where you getting that?
Sure we do. Bocata's number 1.
Wait a minute.
3 cards.
What's your favorite game? 3-card poker. You play craps?
I play craps, but 3
I'll do that with you. I'll play craps with you.
Yeah?
I can't be 3-card poker. I'm straight. I can't be seen with that.
You
No,
know
I'm
me?
gonna play a lot of poker. I'll be pokered out by the morning. But I will play craps with you if you want.
Yeah.
Don't don't pass the whole fucking time.
Get ready to say, that's not my son, and he is of age. All night long.
In Vegas, I did good at 3-card poker. I kept getting straight
What'd you
flushes.
make?
Straight flushes. I worked at it with a G.
Straight flush. The only straight thing about you. What?
I walked out.
You walked with $1,000?
More than $1,000, actually.
How much?
About 1,100, and it was good to last the whole trip.
Did you take that Afghan with the craps table?
No, I
God.
didn't.
You're really, really manly.
I take Afghan.
Anything else you want to mention?
No,
In
looking
your
forward
life?
to seeing you on Friday,
Plug-wise, okay. Twitter, right?
All the tweets. That's it. Follow me there.
And Friday night we're at the Borgata and
Borgata.
Mario. Anything else you want to mention?
Just a Borgata.
Okay, shut the spigot.
Thanks, Artie.
Thank you, Vin. What do you got for me?
I got to tell you, okay, so we renovated the club, which I didn't tell you. It looks
I
great.
can't wait to see it,
Come see
man.
the Stress Factory.
Yeah.
And Vinny_brand on Twitter. And listen to my podcast. It's called The Comics Tale.
I'm going to come on your podcast. Let me tell you something else. I got to headline the club for the first time since it's renovated. I can't wait to do that. We're going to do that. Daddy, I love you. Take care. Brush your hair. Friday night.